I feel like I'm at the point where even getting 0.5 seconds faster, 0.2 seconds faster takes a lot.
Yeah. Let's get it.
I knew I could PR and knew I could get close, but it's a matter of can I do it on the first 2K of the season. I did start very conservative. I started 2 splits above and 1 split above, and then I just basically went all out in the last 500. And be able to apply that power on the water. I know it's there, it's just a matter of like how much can you transfer over, and I think that's way more exciting of a position to be in than to wonder whether you actually have the speed or not. Alright, we're gonna see how this goes. Squishmallow that I got on the way down to Florida. His name is Little Gouda, and he's a grilled cheese. He's the best thing ever. This week we had our 2K test for just the season, but also to submit to US rowing prior to heading down to Florida and prior to speed orders. On last week, leading into it, and the test itself, overall it went really well considering I PR'd. I actually ended up doing a small quarantine beforehand, so I tested positive for COVID, but it was a short spout. I ended up doing a few of the pieces and steady state days on my own. It really helped, I think, thinking that this isn't affecting me, but still mentally preparing to 2K on my own in my living room by myself. And then once I tested negative, having that like relief and excitement that I'll be able to test with my teammates is really great. So I think that definitely helped going into it. I also think the pieces that I did beforehand, like we did 2x1K, we did some 3-minute pieces. I was pretty consistent on those with what I wanted to do for my plan. And also, even with the 3-minute pieces, I stuck to like the prescribed splits, whether or not I felt they were too fast or too slow in the moment. I think it really helped me to stick to that plan and practicing sticking to a plan. I was very nervous going into it though. I feel like I'm at the point where even getting 0.5 seconds faster or 0.2 seconds faster takes a lot. So I knew like I could get close. I knew I could PR and knew I could get close, but it's a matter of can I do it on the first 2K of the season or do I have to wait and get more 2K prep in? So I was nervous for that. Also, I feel like when you're hitting new numbers, it's super fun and exciting. And as you get closer to, or it being harder to PR, you're just really, in general, seeing the same numbers over and over again. It's just a matter of like how much you can push it and stick to them during your plan. I really like to split up my 2Ks, 750, 750, 500. And then I did start very conservative. I started 2 splits above, then 1 split above, and then I just basically went all out in the last 500. I think I was like 4 splits under my actual 2K PR split. So, I mean, that makes the last 500 fun. But I think it's also, especially the first one of the season, you see where you can push it in the beginning of the piece for the next time. But I'm really happy with it. I think everyone really it's really hard to PR on the first one of the season, I feel like, and I feel like everyone really took that piece as like their learning opportunity. They feel a lot confident going into the next one, knowing what they're going to focus on for the next 2K prep workouts and everything. I think 2K and testing makes me really confident. It shows raw power, which I really like, and I feel like now knowing that I have the fitness and I've done what I needed to do over the winter season, mainly on the erg. Now that we're down here in Florida, it's just me getting used to the single and doing what I need to do to technically get better and be able to apply that power on the water. I know it's there. It's just a matter of like how much can you transfer over, and I think that's way more exciting of a position to be in than to wonder whether you actually have the speed or not. I know the tangible things that I can do to make it go a lot better. I feel like testing is only good for you personally. I think people get too caught up in what other people are going. And I think that no matter what anyone did, it's like, what was that good for you? Is that what you were doing in practice? Because I think if you're not doing it in practice, you're not going to do it on piece day or on race day. So 2K gives me confidence, but I think it gives me confidence in the sense that I'm not necessarily completely comparing myself to everyone else. It's good for me, and I did well for me, but I'm not looking at or holding a lot of value against what I'm going versus what other people are going, because that's where the translation to the water comes from. I can have a fast or split, but can do nothing with it on the water, and I hope that doesn't happen. But that's why we're down here in Florida. I think that's it. Let me know if you need anything else. Oh, say goodbye to little Judah.